Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to uncover some pretty profound wisdom hidden in a place you'd probably never expect to look, a simple kid's coloring book.
Okay, so on the surface, right, you look at these two pictures, and the difference seems pretty simple. Just a little bit of practice, maybe learning a few basic rules. But what if I told you that those exact same rules are the very same principles that can build careers, that drive major progress, and even teach artificial intelligence? Yeah. Okay, let's really dive into this.
So, where does it all start? It starts with 6 incredibly simple mantras for coloring that were passed down from a mother to her child.
First up, rule number 1, small strokes. Now this is all about control and precision, using these small, really deliberate strokes. And it's not just about making the picture look neat, you know? It's a foundational exercise for building fine motor skills. And, honestly, maybe more importantly, patience. So instead of those big kind of haphazard scribbles that we all do when we first start out, the real goal here is to patiently and evenly build up the color. This is the absolute foundation for getting that flawless finish. And wow, this just illustrates the result perfectly. I mean, look at that smooth, refined texture. This isn't just coloring anymore. It's this methodical process that ends up creating a piece of art that looks almost like it was printed.
Okay, next, we're going to introduce a layer of order with something the book calls sleeping lines. It's a cool name, but really it just means you're coloring consistently in one direction, usually horizontally. And this one simple shift in technique, it transforms what could be a chaotic mess into a clean, really organized texture. You know, it's almost like a mini meditation. It brings this sense of calm and rhythm to your work. So now, let's see how these rules start to build on each other. When you combine those small strokes with the sleeping lines, the artwork starts to get this whole new level of polish. Just look at this mango. See how much more vibrant and complete it looks? All right, rule number 3. This one teaches a huge lesson in being thorough. You can't leave any white space. This is really where patience and concentration have to kick in. I mean, it's all about slowing down, really paying attention to the tiny details, and making sure the work is totally complete. And the result? I mean, you can see it right here with this pineapple. It's just so much richer and way more satisfying to look at. Then we get a really crucial lesson in planning and sequencing. Always color from top to bottom.
And this isn't just some random rule, you know? It's a totally strategic approach. It prevents you from smudging all your hard work as your hand moves down the page. It's what keeps the final product looking pristine.
So the crucial point of this next rule is that a piece of art isn't actually finished until the entire page is colored, and that includes the background. This teaches such a valuable lesson about finishing what you start and paying attention to the full context. I mean, look at how this flower just pops right off the page once that background is filled in. It creates this complete, balanced composition. And finally, our last rule. This one is all about wise decision-making. You use black, the most permanent, hardest to correct color, last. This is just pure strategy. It stops you from making irreversible errors, and it makes sure that the boldest, most impactful moves you make, well, they happen only when the foundation is stable and totally complete. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. What's so wild is how these simple rules for art are actually direct parallels for some incredibly complex principles in technology and in life. Just take a look at how these rules translate. Those small strokes we were talking about? Well, in the world of AI, they're like these precise, repeatable data points that a model learns from. And sleeping lines? That basically mirrors the way an AI follows a clear, systematic algorithm. Then you get no white space. This becomes this powerful metaphor for data integrity. Because if you have incomplete data, an AI is going to make some serious mistakes. And believe me, the parallels do not stop there. Working from top to bottom is just like sequential training in machine learning. It's a process that minimizes errors. Coloring the entire page is a fantastic analogy for training a model on a complete data set to avoid bias. And saving black for last, that's a core principle of risk management. You always perform the boldest, most irreversible actions at the very end. So, you see, these aren't just tips for coloring. They are truly universal principles for achieving mastery and excellence in, well, just about any field you can think of. Small, consistent efforts, working systematically, being thorough, planning and sequencing, completing the task, and making those high-stakes decisions wisely. This is the hidden curriculum of the coloring book.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other simple, everyday rules in our own lives hold a deeper, more profound wisdom, just sitting there waiting for us to uncover it?